Okay, sorry, it's moving. I tried to do a little heads up on where the garden seeds are available and information on garden seeds every spring, and so I'm going to do that again and invite you to participate in that. I do have some major dental issues going on here, so I hope that doesn't distract you. If I say something about it, then I feel better and it doesn't distract me. I'm hoping that I've got like a ton of money tied up here and hoping to get it resolved in the next few weeks. And I will show you before and after if I manage to get that handled properly. It's kind of a very kind of a dicey situation here. So what I wanted to say was I was in Dollar General just a few days ago, and lo and behold, it's seed time again. It's time to buy your garden seeds. Now, I got my garden seed catalog quite a few weeks ago. You can buy them in bulk. If you would like me to tell you where, I'm not going to tell you right here on this video, but if you contact me, I can tell you some places that you can get bulk seeds, or you can look on the internet and Google it. I guess it's safe to say Google on YouTube, right? So at any rate, the seeds are in the stores. I believe that the dollar stores have them in. I believe that Dollar Tree does because every year before this they have. They have traditionally sold them at 25 cents a package for a buck, if I'm not mistaken. Some stores at one time sold them 10 for a buck. I haven't seen them that cheap. Dollar General, I believe they are 4 for $1. I didn't check. I will check when I go back. I was in there the other night. I've been in there twice since they got them. So they've been in Dollar General already for more than a week. Garden seeds. Let's see where was I going to go with that. Garden seeds. The dollar stores, Dollar General. I think that Walmart still carries a really nice selection for cheap prices. You can check the lumber stores. You can check the home improvement stores. Generally, they're sold, I think, it's like a loss leader kind of thing, where they don't care if they lose money on them because it gets you in the door to buy other things that they will make money on. You should really make it a habit to shop the loss leaders because it will take you where you need to be financially. Loss leaders are a very good thing. Traditionally, for decades, bananas were always sold as a loss leader at the grocery stores. I don't know if they do that anymore, but milk is very often a loss leader, but let's not go down that pathway. So it feels good to be making videos again. I've been like really distracted for a number of weeks, and a lot of that has had to do with my dental issues and some other things that I had to get taken care of. So now I'm feeling much freer these days and much more at peace and calm and happy and satisfied. More like my old self again. But if you want to know about being yourself, look at the video I just made before this one. So the garden seeds are in the stores. The seed catalogs are out. You don't need a seed catalog. You can just go online to order. You can get an amazingly better price the more you buy from some companies. If you buy like a quarter of a pound of seeds versus a packet, you're going to get way more of your money's worth. If you buy 5 pounds or a pound or 5 pounds of seeds versus packets, way more. I always bought green beans in at least a half a pound packet. And there's no reason you can't crank out 100 quarts of green beans. No reason at all. You just plant yourself a couple of good rows. You can put, let me get my hands straight here. You can put 4 or 5 plants in a row as wide as between my hands here, shoulder width. You can put 4 or 5 plants. In fact, it's a preferred way, and you don't need to put much space between that little group and the next group and the next group down the row. Green beans, you can pretty well, once they're in production, you can pretty well pick your green beans every second or third day. They grow like crazy, and there's no reason you can't crank out 100 quarts, which is really, you think about the nutrition and the convenience of having 100 quarts of green beans on the shelf. There's really no reason you can't crank out 200 quarts. And let me say quick before I can make this too long, that if you get yourself a couple of canners and pressure canners, let's say you're going to do green beans, tomatoes, whatever. You don't necessarily always have to pressure can tomatoes. That's another topic for another day. But you need to know what kind of tomatoes you're getting to know what the acid content is. or add lemon juice or vinegar to the tomatoes. No, sorry, didn't mean to do that, but there's no reason you can't crank out a couple of hundred quarts of green beans, and it's a lot easier to do if you have 2 canners, and you can crank out 14 quarts in a night. Now, I don't know why I never realized this sooner, but there's really no reason to snap a green bean. I mean, you can do it, it's nice, but there's really no reason to. And I think if I had it to do again, and if I feel strong enough to do gardening, it's kind of funny because we've got this lovely 2/3 of an acre on a nice city lot, and all the gardens that we ever had, this is going to run out on me, that we ever had in the country never had any problems with animals eating the stuff down. Here in the city, you can't grow anything. The soil is horrible, and the rabbits just eat everything in sight. So anyway, just there's no reason you even need to snap them. Just snap them off at the plant and shove them, wash them and shove them down in your jars. You don't have to snap those beans. You can make a much easier job of it. 6 minutes. I'm going to try to publish this. Get your garden seeds. Throw them in a freezer bag. If you're not going to use them for now, at least have some. Put them in a freezer bag. Throw them in your freezer. They'll keep much longer. God bless your efforts to prepare. Make a list. Check it twice so you can eat more than just beans and just rice. It's good to be back. God bless. Bye.